Hey, I'm with Andy from Square Enix. We're here to talk about Dead Island. Andy, I keep hearing a lot of comparisons between Left 4 Dead and Dead Island. Please tell me that's not true.
I can undeniably say that it's not true. It's got that similar first-person shooter game setup, but there are a lot of elements that really distinguish it from Left 4 Dead. One of the great things about this game is that it has a very strong role-playing game element to it. So all the weapons you have, they have different stats attached to them. All the enemies you encounter, they have HP stats that you whittle down as you attack them. So there's a very strong character development type of element to it. To go along with those RPG elements, you can craft different weapons. Each different character has a different specialty, different skill sets that they can develop using skill points that they collect through the game. So this is very, again, to harp on the same game, there is a very strong RPG element to it. Beyond that, the actual combat. It's a melee-based combat system, so you're not sitting back, picking guys off using a gun. They're in your face. It's a very visceral experience where the zombies are trying to come at you, bite into you, choke you, and kill you, and you've got to use bats, oars, knives, whatever that you find lying around the island, basically, to get out there and protect yourself from these zombies.
That actually sounds really awesome because I think we need to steer away from the first-person shooters with guns and it's just mowing things down. So this sounds like it's a more, like you said, in-your-face experience. This is actually survival horror. It's not just see how many zombies you can mow down. This is about surviving.
It's about surviving. It's about having a realistic experience more than anything like that. So
realistic for zombies.
Realistic for zombies, exactly. So the reason why there aren't any guns in the game is because it wouldn't make any sense, at least for the early stages of the title. You know?
Oh, so there's no guns at all?
There are guns, but in the early start of the game, you're in a resort. Why would there be guns lying around, right?
Very true, very true.
So you got to use the things that would be lying around in a resort setting to protect yourself. But beyond that, again, they really wanted to make it as realistic as possible. So one of the cool things I think about the game is that there's a stamina meter. So you've got to really pay attention to how much stamina you've been using when you've been sprinting around or actually attacking. So every time you attack, your stamina bar goes down a little bit and it goes down to 0, you're stuck, you can't do anything. So you have to really approach the game from a very strategic standpoint, really assess the situation that you're in. If you're going in and find yourself going up against 5 or 6 zombies, and you might be able to take them on, okay. If not, then you got to turn around GTFO and really survive for as long as you can.
I wasn't expecting the GTFO reference, that was great. No, I noticed you said because of the stamina and the XP, is this something you can spend the XP on, or is it just level up? I mean, do you get more skills? Do you craft more weapons?
So as you get experience, you basically have wield slots available to wield different weapons quickly at hand. Those get unlocked, but most importantly, your life obviously goes up and your basic character stats go up. But again, to hark back to those skill points that I mentioned, you collect skill points and you can use those to develop specific skill trees for each character. So each character has their own specialty. You can develop those specialty skills. They have basic stat skills that you can increase, say your health, your recovery, your ability to jump and attack and whatnot. And there's also another special move skill tree that you can develop as well. So you can use these skill points that you collect as you gain levels to develop your character specifically the way you want to.
It sounds like it's a little more plot driven, and I hate to say like Left 4 Dead again, but that, as we all know, that was just jump in, co-op, run and gun.
Yeah.
So is there anything you can tell us about the plot? In this one, is there a specific antagonist?
I can't really reveal much about the plot, but I can say there is a plot. There's a strong story behind the game. Each character that you can play is one of 4 character classes that represent the 4 main characters in the game. They all have a backstory that's revealed as you play through the game. So there's a very strong story campaign element to the title that might not be present in some other games. But to go along with that, the reason why everyone's talking about Left 4 Dead is because there is a multiplayer element in this game, and that's also a strong element to this title as well. People can drop in, drop out. The game's really structured to help facilitate that because it's mission-based. So say you're going out on a mission, say, hey buddy, you want to hop in and help me out with this thing? You want to go and kill some zombies with me? You can hop right in and get into the game right away.
So you can jump in at any time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was starting to lose my faith in the zombie genre, but Dead Island is restoring it. Andy, thank you very much for all your time.
Thank you very much.
All right. And when can we expect to see Dead Island?
Dead Island will be out on September 6th of this year on PC, Xbox 360, and PS3.
Nice.